jumping in to hear about 31's latest Roundup partner on our sleeves. Okay, like look see my shirt, isn't it adorable? On our sleeves is an organization that helps with children's mental health. Okay, wait a second. Hang. All right, y'all. If you don't know me, my name is Tracy Hyde. I'm a leader with 31. And I am by day a school social worker. So children's mental health is what I do all day, every day. And then I get to come and be a 31 consultant. And I continue to support children's mental health with our beautiful partnership with On Our Sleeves. Okay, so I have some info in front of me, and I want to be, just because I want to be sure to share all the great deals. So this card came with our notification that 31 was going to be partnering with On Our Sleeves. Let me read it to you really quick because it's small and I don't expect you to be able to read it as I stand back here. Because kids don't wear their thoughts on their sleeves, we need to give them a voice. In fact, 1 in 5 children struggles with mental illness. 1 in 5. I'm going to let that sink in for a sec. I know this, I get this, this is my day to day, right? I totally know. And how many adults are prepared? I mean, I purposefully went into this. But how many adults are fully prepared to help that 1 in 5? You may not have any idea what to say or how to support, but that's okay, because On Our Sleeves has great resources. So first I want to tell you, okay, so we are 31 as a company. 31 loves to give back, right? So in 2012, they developed this program, the 31 Gives program, okay? Since 2012, 31 has given back $183 million in products and cash give backs, donated, charitable, all this stuff. And we've done this for so many organizations. This is the second time On Our Sleeves has been a Roundup partner for 31. Many of you might remember that we've rounded up and given to the Ronald McDonald House, to Girls on the Run, our most recent partner. We've given back to breast cancer research, military and first responder families, women and children who've been in domestic violence situations. So many more. I can't even list them all. In my going on 6 years as a consultant, there have been many amazing organizations that we have rounded up for. And I can't, there isn't one that I love more than the other. This one really speaks to my heart, and if you know me, you get it. But other ones did too. Medical, military and first responder families, that's my family, right? Like, I have family there. Ronald McDonald's House, I mean, when I have friends who find out I'm a 31 consultant, they're like, oh my gosh, I had to stay in a Ronald McDonald House. And I was so grateful for the 31 products that were given to me, along with the space for me to stay. Like, I've had people just say, thank you for doing what you do. And it makes my heart feel so good, because I'm like, well, I didn't personally do it, but I love to support that. This is on top of the each individual consultant. We all have our own little things that we like to fundraise for, right? I do a fundraiser every year for autism, research, awareness, acceptance, whatever, all of it. I do a fundraiser every year for breast cancer research. I do a fundraiser every year for Pride. I do fundraisers all the time. And this is on top of our $183 million that we have given back for all of these other organizations. I love it. 31 has a giving heart, and the consultants, it's a huge piece for what we stand for. It's a big part of what we stand for. So the mission of Gives, I'm going to read it straight from what I have in front of me, because I don't want to mess it up, because I think our Gives program is so important. And do you know that it's there are I don't remember how many, 10 or 12 consultants who are on this Gives Care Council, and they're the ones who help train us. They give us this information. They give us the numbers. They help us connect with these organizations that we can give back to. So the mission is to celebrate others who to celebrate others for who they are, giving them support and self-esteem needed to lead purposeful, thriving lives. When we work together and give a little piece of our heart, we can make a huge difference. That's the mission for the Gives Care Council. And just 31 gives in and of itself. And I just love it. I absolutely love it. So we can round up. You can round up your change and help us break the stigma and start conversations about children's mental health. So another thing that I grabbed from our information about On Our Sleeves specifically, it says that this organization is on a mission to provide resources to communities so that everyone can understand and promote mental health for children. This is also in it, but I'm in here wholeheartedly. We're honored to support this vision. 31, the consultants behind it, the Gives Care Council are honored to support their vision where mental health is a part of the upbringing of every single child. So we have we have websites that I can send you to. So let me tell you what the website is. I'm going to pop it on here too, and I'm going to put it in the first comment below. But onoursleeves.org is the official website that you can go to, and they offer they have all kinds of resources, national and state resources that you can go to depending on where you are. Now it is National Children's Hospital, which is based in Cincinnati, Ohio, I believe, and although it is in Cincinnati, Ohio, they're national. It's national. Also goes to Canada. So our consultants in Canada, our customers, everyone can learn from all of this, okay, and gain and get resources from all of this. So you may need to peek a little bit different. So if you're in Canada watching this, God love you. There are options, there are opportunities still for Canada folks. But the resources are intended to break stigma, understand mental health, teach skills to boost mental health wellness, including they've got like guides to help walk you through things like healthy habits, belonging. So look, belonging, anyone who's studied anything about psychology knows about Maslow's hierarchy. It is like the third, maybe this, I think it's like the third level. Like there's, you have your basic needs, your health need, food, water, all the air, all that. Then you have like safety, and then you have belonging. You need to feel like you belong in order to continue to move on up that hierarchy to where you can reach the full potential of yourself. Belonging is super duper important, and more and more with the internet and not doing things in person and doing, we're missing a big chunk of that. And that's my soapbox. I'll get back down. So belonging, starting conversations, difficult conversations. There's also things like, oh my gosh, so much more. There are articles on things like anxiety and what does depression look like in children, and understanding depression in children. Depression in children is not about having a bad life. And that's one thing that I think a lot of people need to understand is a lot of times that you don't have anything to be depressed about. It could be chemical, right? It's not about having a bad life. Depression is different. Anxiety, it is not about having a bad life. It's not a editorial on whether or not you're a good parent if your child has anxiety or depression. It's not about whether you were a good parent or not. Being a good parent is honoring where your child is and helping them move forward. And tearing your kid down because they have anxiety or depression, or telling them they have nothing to be anxious or nothing to be depressed about, is not being a good parent. Again, off my soapbox, I'm so sorry. Minority mental health as well, right? Like racism, and in refugees and immigrants. There's a lot that goes on with that. Like there's a lot of trauma based around that. And so there's lots of information out there on the On Our Sleeves website that addresses some of that and can help you find, even right down to finding a culturally informed therapist. Okay. So, lots of different things, sleep problems, and how it impacts children's mental health, all those things. So their website again is onoursleeves.org. You can also follow them on social media and use the hashtag #OnOurSleeves. But on Facebook and Twitter, it's at @OnOurSleeves. Instagram is at @OnOurSleevesOfficial. And then on YouTube, it's youtube.com/OnOurSleeves. You can watch videos, you can see all the things. Loads of good stuff. You can even go and get, I got this as a 31 consultant, a leader. I got this little mini bundle of conversation starter cards. You can go get a full one. On their website, you can also shop and you can get a shirt like this. This one was $24.99 plus tax and shipping. And it only took a couple of days, really, like less than a week to get to me. Again, they're based out of Ohio and I live in Michigan, but I don't know if that really was a big piece of it or not. But lots of ways that you can support. The biggest way that you can support is to round up your change. Go to the next nearest dollar. You can do more when you shop with 31. We greatly appreciate you rounding up. Me personally, I'm doing drawings. So for the month of March, I have like 5 or 6 people who have rounded up this month already. And so they're all going into a drawing at the end of the month. And anybody else who rounds up will go into this drawing at the end of the month for a free gift from me. Okay, so I'm doing that to show my appreciation for the importance and recognizing the importance in this. I tell my my customers, like when I go to the store, I come home with change. It's going in a cup, and then it sits here until this thing is full. How cool would it be if I could just keep donating that, right? If I could just keep donating, or I could just keep rounding up. So I'm here to put out a formal ask that if you shop from me, if you come and shop with me, I'm formally asking you, just round your change up for me. Round your change up for breaking the stigma. Round your change up for these kids who don't wear their thoughts on their sleeves and need somebody to have that conversation with them to help them through those difficult times. We've all had them. So thank you so much for, thanks for, I would say it's my TED Talk, but it's YouTube. So I will say thank you for stopping around. Thanks for hanging out with me and checking out my video about our wonderful partnership with On Our Sleeves. And I hope that it has encouraged you to think about that every time you shop, and encourage you to round up with that. I hope that this video give you some information that you didn't already know, as well as just kind of brought a little light to this organization and 31 Gives' Care Council, all of that, like just what 31 does to continue to try to improve the lives of everyone that they touch. If it did, share it, please. And then don't forget to go subscribe to my channel. If there's still a red subscribe button below, click it. Oh my gosh, I would love for you to do that. Thank you so much. I hope that you'll stick around and maybe go check out another video. Bye.